Shut it. You ain't know? Listen, check this out. If you hear any voices, any noises in the background, if you can, if you have the willpower, disregard it. All right. All right. So, I'm a psychic investigator. I do psychic investigations. Okay. So, this specific video is going to be basically hitting the nail on the head. You know? So now you know the subject, all right? And hey, remember since my car, well, the truck incident, I got tapped by the truck and everything. Look at it. Like, it was on my, you feel me, the tattoo was all scratched up and everything previously. Look at my body. Let me know. No, it ain't, baby. Look, just like no. You know? Yada mean? All right. Yada. That part. So, this is very exciting, right? So, check this out. So this is what I'm going to be doing right now, okay? So, if you can, all right, well, if you're watching the video, if you just so happen to find the video, or, you would like to be entertained or educated, or just put on notice about certain things, hey, I feel like I do such a good job, so I'm very social, I'm also very, I'm into the updates, like what's new. That was going to be I was going to have a news channel. I actually was going to have a news channel, and it was going to be what's new, I have plans for that. I got big ideas, and things that, what people are waiting for, is yo, soon as my funds come in, and exact, the situations, good situations, right? Look, I got y'all. I got so many ideas of what we could do as a community, as a society. Even though, we come from different backgrounds and everything, I have big ideas, So right now is just weeding the garden right now, getting out all these weeds that like to messing it up for everybody. Get them up out of here, huh? So we get the party going, get the party back jumping around here. Yada I mean? So, this being said, all right, let me let you know something, because I'm going to play some things, all right, on my said tablet over here, okay? Even on the phone right here. I got my other phone over there, and I got my other tablet over there. Don't mind that. Disregard that if you can. So, this being said, listen, I have some psychic investigators I do trust. I like to watch their channels. I enjoy watching them, and some of them I haven't really let them know hey, I would like to use this for, pertaining to this psychic investigation that's going on, because these readings, they're picking up on my energy. Okay. So these are, you feel me? And they don't have to worry about anything. They don't have to try to they know they ain't gonna press no lawsuit on me for using their vids or whatever. I'm like, look, baby, hey, keep doing your investigations. The universe is gonna take good care of you. All right. Okay. So now, these people, I don't really comment on, you feel me? I don't really say too much on their videos. I just like to see, what energies they pick up, and what do they know about these specific cases. Okay. Now, this is going to be awakening to some individuals, because the thing is, the more y'all like to hide, the more that's going to be exposed about you. The more the universe is going to be racking up those charges being brought against y'all. Okay? Because what you do in the dark comes to the light. Okay? This age is about the dark coming to the light. It's got to. That's the balance you got. Is the universe is taking, it's the accountability where the mathematics gotta add up. The mathematics it's got to. Okay, so some people would like to resist it and try to do all that. They know that's going to be shut down, and the universe is going to shut it all down and collapse it. It's because there's got to be a balance. That's why all those things back in the days where they had all those like tyrants and stuff, like all those, and what happened to those? What happened to them? All those like real tyrannical individuals that were doing this, enslaving and doing all that. What happened to them? Hmm? They don't really like to talk about that. Oh, the universe did something to them. The universe did something to them. So now they history. Okay, so now we're in this age to where, okay, yeah, some individuals are, yeah, their egos is going to get hella shattered. Like, just brought like to that bottomless pit. Cause that pride, boy, they reek of pride. They reek of pride, and pride comes before the fall. And they having tower moments. And I'm talking about the wind blowing that tide, and I'm like, what you could do is go ahead and catch a tower moment. All your stuff just going downhill there, huh? Just going downhill, not in your favor, is it? The universe just saying, look, you have been doing a lot of negativity. So according to the calculations, there's a lot of negativity coming to you. All right. And it's like, wow. Yeah, the universe ain't nothing to play with. See, this is the thing. Some individuals come here, they got like kind of like a new soul. They're like, that means their soul don't have much experience. Don't have much experience with karma. Okay. So they thought they've been getting away with a lot of stuff and stuff like that until like karma, like, look, it's time for like things are overdue. Like now it's time for y'all to pay up. Okay, so now they really about to get some. They about to find out. They're finding out what karma is. You feel me? With they didn't have emotion. Oh yeah, they feeling something now. They getting conscious. They ain't have a conscious. They feeling conscious. What? Okay, yeah, cause the bill is due. Yeah, so yeah, you would like to be like, you feel me? You want to hang with the ancient one. You want to hang with the Jedi's. You feel me? Okay, look, you're going to have to get that experience. You're going to have to get you're going to have to pay up. Because those that know these laws, universal laws, we know them. We know to follow by them. Those are it's the universal mathematics. Universal mathematics. Okay? You don't play around with the universe like that. You really don't. Okay? Not even with electronics or technology. The universe will shut that down. Okay? Because it's cosmology. It's cosmological. Okay? You got to look up these words. No excuses. All right? So, this being said, I'm going to play some of these videos before I really go into some things I would like to say, all right? So I'm going to let my little mama over here talk, shout out to, she called Official Intuition Queen, and then she got the in there, So, this saying, I'm going to let her throw down, and I really like watching her videos and stuff. You feel me? I got some of her saved in my investigation files and stuff like that for, whenever court likes to arrive and pop up, I got some sidekick investigators I would like to bring to their attention. They don't really know each other. They really don't, so like I said, I'm not into like blind faith. I don't have blind faith. Okay. Or yeah, blind faith. You feel me? I'm all about truth that is self-evident evidence. I'm all about evidence. You feel me? I like to see. I like seeing. However, I like knowing, and the thing is, you can't get rid of the truth. The truth, you feel me? You got to notice where you think mathematics comes from. Where math don't lie. Okay? So in this life is mathematics. There's truth. There's truth in what we see around here. There's truth in the actions that people do. Okay? So now individuals are finding out that there's consequences to their actions. What? Yeah, there's consequences to their actions. Okay? So if you've been putting out a lot of not so good things, you've been putting out a lot not so good actions and stuff like that, and in your heart it wasn't nice and everything. Guess what? The universe saying, look, that according to the count balance, you're in the negative. So yeah, that's what you got coming to you. So they want to argue and debate and all this and everything like that. Okay. So now, this being said, let little mama. I'm gonna let her whole video play. So it's like 5 minutes, 50 something seconds. All right. So she figures it is pretty kind of detailed or whatever. I feel like it has something in there. Go ahead, mommy.
Came through. I'm specifically hearing, yeah, he messed her over or he messed them over big time. I'm hearing specifically he, so this could be a masculine energy, but take it how it resonates for you. This could be a man, this could be a woman. I'm hearing somebody did some real foul stuff. And the craziest part about this is that there are people who know more than you know about what this individual has been doing to you behind closed doors. Because I'm also hearing that this individual has not only been doing it themselves, but they've been getting other people to get involved in the BS as well, which is why they all getting got. It's like that energy of monkey see, monkey do. But these people followed the wrong crowd is what I heard. Now this is where it got real, like maybe you want to vomit, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be an abusive partner, but I'm hearing you may have dealt with an abusive partner who is now trying to take on your story. Like the way I'm hearing it is this is a copycat situation, but this is somebody that you were literally romantically involved with. And for some of you, this could be a friend, or I'm hearing for some of you, this is not the first time that this has happened. It may have been a pattern in your life where it's like you leave people alone, then people start trying to like embody your energy because they can no longer get around you. And what do we call those? Energy vampires. 111 on the timer. I'm hearing they did some foul and shiesty stuff, then had the nerve to go around and tell people that you were the one doing this to them or that you did this to them for sympathy. And for some of you, I'm hearing they added crazy stuff in there on top of that. And now they're being looked at like, why would you even say that? Like, where did that even come from? Because it's already weird, the fact that it's not true is what I'm hearing. But it's the fact that, like, how do you come up with something like that is what I just heard. And I'm also hearing for some of you, you know something or some things about this specific individual that is the truth. And that is why this person is working so hard to create a lie about you. I'm hearing they tried to gain favor with your trials and tribulations. Like this was seriously giving me the energy of like those masculines who end up becoming jealous of their partner. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a masculine, but that is how I'm hearing it. It's like a masculine who is jealous of a feminine partner. And then on top of that, it's like this masculine is trying to embody this feminine's energy, their personality, down to a T, even down to the stories that this person has been through, the experiences that this person has been through. And for some of you, this could be a feminine who's doing it or both. And I'm hearing this was them trying to get ahead of the game because they wanted to, it's like when you spoke out on what it was that you knew, they already wanted to be ahead of the game to make it look as though you were crazy, untrustworthy, like the things you were saying could not be taken seriously. But I'm hearing your story never changed. And on top of that, there is multiple evidence, multiple proof, multiple receipts to back that up. Also, why not just hear like someone trying to harass somebody into showing them what type of evidence they have? It's like, I know you don't have anything on me. What do you have? Show me. And it's like, no. Not only are you being seen as mentally confident, I said mentally confident. Okay, that could be a thing. Mentally competent. Oh, somebody was trying to knock your confidence. Say, okay, all right. I just think that's funny coming from the same person who's trying to embody your energy, but hey, we'll let them do what they do. And I'm hearing the funny thing is they tried to make you look crazy, but they may need a mandated evaluation because of the sick things that they said and did to you. For some of you, this was over and over and over again over the course of years. Okay, I'm hearing not even like months, weeks, years. I'm also hearing they could have been trying, like when I tell you these people were trying to come at you in every aspect and you still rose up. Somebody could have even been trying to mess with, I'm hearing your financials, your love life in specific. I'm hearing for some of you, this person saw that you were starting to become successful. And even if it's not successful in the sense like you have a platform, whatever the case may be, that doesn't necessarily dictate success. I'm hearing more so like having your emotional homeostasis, just being happy and having the support around you that you need, that you deserve. And this person wanted to take it from you. I'm also hearing spirit say it's so selfish of them to think this way because I'm hearing, haven't you already done enough? Your success was too much for them to handle, so instead they tried to sabotage you, which just proves the point that they don't care about you like they say. They don't love you like they say, because when you truly care about someone, when you truly love someone, you don't do that. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing you really do have individuals out here, because I'm feeling like this sick to my stomach feeling, who feel sick about the things that they have done to you. But in specific, I'm hearing that there is a specific individual, or it could be a couple people, who they're not truly sorry. And it shows, because they keep doing the same thing. And then on top of that, it's like they keep doing the same thing, then got the nerve to be mad because they're getting a reaction. Even after doing what they did to you and still taking the bare minimum of accountability, if at all, yet they still feel as though they're the ones deemed worthy of sympathy. It's crazy. Also, these are the type of people who know that they're going down, so yet they try to project that on you. Like, I'm hearing somebody saying that you're trying to close your own roads by going against them, but in all reality, they know what it is. And this could even be possibly somebody who tried to close your roads. It's like projection like a motherfucker is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, because it's like they know they're going down, but instead of just admitting the truth, they're like, oh, you're only closing your own roads, you're only doing this, you're only doing that, knowing that they're receiving the karma and it ain't you. Now, if it was a case to where you are actively doing something towards somebody who does not deserve it, then yeah, spirit has say, but it's like these people believe that what they say is law and it's not. I'm hearing something about people going out their way to try to be in your face, and unfortunately, I mean, for some it could be because they're sorry. It just turned 444 on the clock too. But for others of you, what they're really looking for is a reprieve from karma, which you can't offer that. You're not God. But they're looking for a reprieve because spirit is no longer coming through. And I'm also hearing something about someone being asked to show the full messages, because it's like someone's trying to only show a piece of what was said and why a certain reaction was given, but they're not trying to actually show what caused that reaction. And if it's not a text message, it's something that happened in the physical. I'm hearing every action has a reaction. 555 on the timer. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Love y'all. But for others of you, what they're really looking for is a reprieve from karma, which you can't offer that. You're not God. But they're looking for a reprieve because spirit is no...
Okay, so now. All right, so now I'm going to get to this other video, okay? You might recognize her voice and everything. Is Good Vibes Tarot. Okay, I really like her. She does, it's spiritual court. Like I said, like the cards, they literally, bring on the intuition. You feel me? These cards, the cards don't lie and everything. So like this, the math, and a lot of these tarot readers and intuitive readers are picking up on my energy because, like what they say, the first become last and the last become first. And like, and in my past, a lot of individuals like to, they just like to put me last. Some of them just try to see me as an option. And Father Mother God said, I am not an option. That's that part. Father Mother God ain't work on it and ain't make this body for me to be somebody's option. Okay? Now, let me get to this other video here. Oh, yeah, but
this color does not get you in the holiday spirit. What?
All right. So, this is this part. All right. Now, the video might, I'm going to play this for it's probably going to be playing for a little 5 minutes. You're going into big detail. These are for some of those corporations and institutions. And I'm going to touch on something, okay? All right? Because, like, beautifuls, we're no longer in the patriarch era. We're in the matriarch. This is where the spirit runs the show. That breath you keep wanting to lie to people about, yeah, you ain't know that breath is alive and it comes to you, okay? You ain't been doing a good job with your words, ain't you? Okay, so this was going to happen, okay? There is nothing that you can't do anything because justice is going to be served, okay? So this is the thing. In my past, they like to take me to those mental behavior places and stuff like that, okay, where people aren't able to leave, but they like drugging people and giving people, like drugging people and tell people to take the drug, okay? You ain't know, like, those nurses and doctors and stuff, they be taking advantage of people. There was one of the channels where they said that somebody was doing something to somebody, of a certain individual, and it was caught on camera from the hospital's camera, and they was doing something sexual to that individual because they thought their mind was all messed up, and they did something sexual, and that individual got a hold of that video and tried to do something on the dark web to sell some stuff like that. Okay, y'all caught up. Okay, something's gonna happen to you in the physical realm, and then the spiritual realm gonna really take good. Well, it's gonna really make sure you pay up, pay in full. Spiritual realm. That's why like some of y'all don't want to, like, you don't want to die, you don't want to die. Just know, because something on this spiritual realm going to take real good care of you. Just in this physical realm, you're going to get cornered. You're going to get cornered. Okay, you're going to lose your possession. You're going to lose all that. Okay, I'm just letting you know these steps. So as you keep running, trying to run from your karma, which you can't, all of it's going to be stacked up. It's like you trying to like hold on to a snowball that's already developed you feel me? It just keeps developing momentum, and you keep trying to hold it like so much. Don't find out what you did, and it's going to just tumble and roll all over you. You gonna be late. Yeah, that's what's happening. You think it's young. Some of y'all just don't see this coming. You know. So I said, so this specific video, she gonna expose a couple institutions and corporations that I kind of knew were involved. It's just that I would like to get certain evidence so I can bring this forth, so they know why they have a lawsuit coming. Okay, I don't give two hoots about who is a celebrity. I don't give a two hoots about who played in the movies. Just know that was it me? Okay, so I don't give two hoots about them. Okay, all them little rappers, or you feel me, where they be paying these young rappers to talk stupid that are not even educated. Like, they couldn't even survive a freestyle. Like, come on. Like, so y'all paying, you feel me, for technology and try to play. Come on. Like, I don't even listen. Like, I'm not digging it. Okay. So, other than that, like, some of y'all like to hide behind closed doors and make money, like, you know, certain ones in different countries, other countries. You know, it could be China. It could be Korea. It could be India, it could be Russia, it could be Puerto Rico, or, you know, somewhere, you feel me, Alaska. It don't matter where you at. Okay, beautifuls? I gotta let y'all know this. I don't care about money. I literally got spiritual gifts. These are gifts from Father, Mother God. Okay, that I have earned. Okay, I put in my stripes. Okay, so when I say I already got y'all, I already got y'all. There ain't no way to go up underground. You know, the ones think, oh, there are underground cities and all that, and you know, you don't think I know about certain extraterrestrials or excuse my ETs or excuse my aliens that are hybrids, that are mixed, you know, a little bit insectoids, Anunnaki, Draconian. I know there's a guy that I really like. You feel me? I'll talk a little bit about him and his little channel, because the universe brought it to my attention. You feel me? Because you gonna find out I'm just nothing to play with. This is my harvest season. All the things I have been doing over the past years, my harvest is now here. So it's my time to shine, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. I embarrass you. Okay, my harvest is bountiful, demiselessly so. All right. So yeah, that's that part. So let me tell you, let her get something on this, and then I would like to go a little bit about my home dude. All right.
No, whatever. Take it how it resonates. Flip it however it resonates. This person is being cold right now. You are being cold with this karmic, and you need to continue to be like that. All right. They're trying to trap you because you have this money, or they see that you have this CEO boss energy, and they want in. Okay. Again, they want that sugar. Okay. They want you to provide for them. Again, this person is a snake. Okay. So you need to be careful. All right. We have a tax preparer is involved. Tell me more. Oh, there's multiple key players involved. We see that. We got a tax preparer. They're trying to incorporate you in their crimes. Okay, so look, there's multiple people involved in some type of scheming, scamming, probably something they got to do with somebody's taxes, tax evasion or something, some type of scamming. All right, they're trying to put you in this mess, and you have nothing to do with this. All right, this came out last week, I think, or the day before yesterday. something about you being victorious, all right? You are going to be proven innocent, that you have nothing to do with this scheme and this scam. And look, yeah, they want to come up off of your demise, and that's exactly what this is right here. They had a conservatorship on you, a guardianship. They acted like if you had some type of mental or physical disability, that you're not able to care for yourself, that you're unable to make sound decisions when it comes to some type of money. All right, we've been picking up on this. Just know that we keep picking up on it because you're getting closer and closer to getting what you deserve, to getting what is yours, what was left for you. Something like something in the will, all right, and they took it, and then they did all of this so that they could be able to take this money from you, because it's not that easy. You are on the will, on the original will, so they had to do a lot of scheming, a lot of scamming, and they needed a lot of key players, all right, because it's not that easy. They also have to make up some diagnosis that you have a mental illness, but we know that you do not, that you're not like that, collective. So this is where the key players come in. We have medical professionals that faked mental health.
A little bit about me.
Medical professionals that faked mental health. Y'all heard my son in the background?
I had to pause.
Oh my God, that could be like symbolic of the karma, like, ah! Like everything is crumbling, it's over, they cannot handle it because, again, there's a lot of key players involved, so you're going to be able to sue all these people, all right? So the medical professionals that fake mental health records, they are going to be going down. The organizations, institutions, the lawyers that worked with the karmics to manipulate legal documents, the accountants. Look, we got a tax preparer here. The accountants that work to hide the money. We saw yesterday in the reading that they moved the money to an overseas account, and they're under investigation. All right, so this is part of this. This is how they got this money that was meant for you. All right, they said that you needed a handler, basically. Okay. And this is what this means as well. They want to come up off of your demise, having you controlled. If they could throw you in a mental hospital, they would. But you are protected. That's not going to happen. For some of y'all be commenting that you did end up going, but you got out. All right, so that's just confirmation that they wanted you to stay there. Look how it says also mental breakdown. That's energy that's going back to them. They wanted you to have a mental breakdown. Yeah, look, exactly. They're pressed for time. 10-10 is the completion of a cycle. So this is giving me confirmation that they're pressed for time because they want to keep this cycle open. All right, they want to keep this going. They want to keep on being able to siphon from your energy, doing these rituals to block you from getting into your divine connection, with your counterpart. Because it's like that song is popping up in my head. When we're together, it's a force when we're together. I forgot what song that is. All I'm hearing in my head is we're a force when we're together.
Movement by myself.
Is that Neo? So that's what I'm getting. Like, this is a force, okay? Like, you guys are gonna be doing a lot of big things, all right, for your community, for your bloodline. Like you're not regular schmuggler people, all right? And these karmics are trying to make sure that y'all don't even connect, all right, in one way or another. It could be your own family trying to block you from getting into your divine union. We got a karmic lover here doing rituals and shit, trying to keep somebody, as their provider. So the devil's going to use different players, different key players to try to block, you from getting into alignment and manifesting your best life. And these multiple players are all going down.
I was hitting the play button and pause stuff. I ain't got nothing to hide. So, all right, covered up on this little tie right here. Let me see. See if I have to break this into different parts. Okay. So, this being said, okay, let me get to my dude. All right. So, pardon me. So my dude, okay, he has something. You feel me? The universe brought him to my attention. Like, okay. He's got some knowledge, you feel me? So when I listen to certain one of these channels and stuff like that, and like I said, beautifuls, nonetheless, I'm not worried about anybody suing me. Okay, I'm not worried about any of this. I'm not worried about certain channels thinking they gonna sue me or anything like that. Okay, all right. So, so I'm like, look, I'm actually like, putting your channel on the spot. So like, you get some views and stuff, so you'd be probably foolish to even like try try to sue me. Like you feel me? Like I don't mind. Like you feel me? You feel me? You know, make a certain y'all get compensated for your, you know, your information and your knowledge, you know. So the thing is, like, I'm not big on the views. I don't really care. This is, to me, this is legal purposes. It's just y'all are have certain information that, you know, I can pull up as evidence. So here's the thing. Okay, this guy I read across. Okay, this beautiful individual, this angel here. His channel, he goes by Christos Avatar TV. Okay, I kind of like his channel with everything. He does talk about, he's been talking a bit about the fallen angels, the Anunnaki, Galactic Federation. All right, he's been talking. You know, he made a vid like this past, I believe, Saturday. It was Saturday. You said like Saturday and Tuesday they go live, they make videos, some stuff like that. So I'm kind of like getting tuned on. This man is pretty knowledgeable, okay? He's pretty knowledgeable about something. And the thing is, he's got like this certain type of this artwork that exposes the bloodlines and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm believing I may like put in to get that specific artwork, that art piece that he has. And it's like talks about the dimension, talks about it's just very specific. And the thing is, it talks about like the bloodline, and it talks about the Anunnakis, and it talks about also like the one they call Archangel Michael and stuff like that. It also talks about it talks about the seraphim and stuff like that, and it says like the bloodline and how they mixed up their genes, how they all been mixing up their genes, and they, you know, and they each one of them like to call themselves, you know, and all these gods. And like, you know, I like his, you know, how he said, you know, it like if you keep talking about all these gods, okay, that's basically a false teaching, because there's only one God. So when you talk about, well, you'll find out. Okay. So this being said, when you put an S on that, you know, and y'all having all them, you know, okay, that's false teaching. So anybody fall up under that teaching, y'all be act like y'all want to be, and y'all saying y'all would like to be, and y'all like to claim all that, you know, y'all like to claim all that, and, you know, say, oh, they're this and women are this. Look, y'all claiming that, okay, that's a false teaching. Okay, y'all been lied to. Okay. All right. There's only, you feel me? When are y'all gonna get it? When are y'all gonna worship nature? Nature is the only one that's supposed to be worshipped around here. When have y'all lost that? Because when all this technology got involved? Oh, okay. So, like I said, if you can't, like, my dude Christos Avatar TV channel, whatever, he got some good stuff. Okay, he ain't got all the answers. He, you know, I could, you know, me, I have the gift to see the good in individuals. Okay. So when I sense something that, you know, I can sense things that, you know, certain ones aren't able to sense because they're not tuned into their senses. You know, so, you know, he don't have all the answers, okay? So the thing is, I kind of like his channel. I'm going to be finishing up a couple, like 2 of his vids he had on there. It's like 2 hours something long, you know, and I do it to list for the information, you know, to put it in, you know, where, you know, inside where the truth files are, you know, undisputed, undeniable truth, basically undeniable truth. Put that in there, boom, boom. Okay, because to me, you know, I done read a book on how to win any argument, okay? So the thing is, I knew these courtrooms, they're about arguments, okay? They come to argue, okay? Me, I'm coming in for the justice, okay? You're not going to keep talking, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're not going to argue with the truth, okay? Some of y'all, like, some of them is like they on the dark side, but they trying to play both sides. Like, hold on, what have you been doing lately? Okay, first of all, okay, got to check on y'all resume. You're not gonna be trying, because if you doing something for money, okay, you don't even need to be in that position. You shouldn't even be in that certain high position, because basically you're not, you're not functioning. You're under the influence. That's why I say you're under the influence. You also suffering from cognitive dissonance. Okay, so we're gonna get you demoted, get up out of here, take him to a treatment center, take her to a treatment center. Okay, all that little argument, because me, I know how to win any argument. There ain't nobody that can win an argument with me. Okay, not in these little court systems, not even these angels and demonic entity. None of them, none of y'all can win an argument with me. Okay, all right. What they say, you can't BS the BSer. You know what I mean? Or they say, what, you can't outdo the doer? Okay? I know how to win any argument. Okay? All right? It's not who yells the loudest. It's who has the better argument. That's who wins the argument. So me, I'm filled with questions. What have you done lately?